Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thank you for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update this channel daily. If you like this watch, see it and purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today, we are discussing one of the most appealing special editions of 2018. This is the Grand Seiko Spring Drive USA Edition. Specifically, SBGA387, one of three pieces in rose gold, stainless steel, and platinum. This model, made in 558 pieces in a limited series, features the exceptional polyhedron case shape born of the 44GS of 1967 with an automatic spring drive caliber. A watch designed to pay tribute to Grand Seiko of America, the first international, independently established Grand Seiko company. It's an easy watch to wear, 40 millimeters in stainless steel on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist. It's a classical form and an easy one to wear. Relatively slim at 12.6 millimeters thick. It's quite compact from lug to lug. 46 millimeters lug to lug measuring just the case. Add the end links of the bracelet and it's 49.7. Still very wearable. This will wear well on a wrist down to 14 centimeters in circumference. The spacing between the lugs, and you can see there are strap tool holes for accessorizing, but it is 19 millimeters if you wish to do so. The bracelet is beautifully made with the same degree of attention to detail and hand finishing that you find on the case. A combination of polished facets and satin dominant center and flanking links. You'll also note this being a Grand Seiko steel bracelet. The removable links are fixed by screws, not pin sleeves, and the clasp is a single fold deployant that's flat in profile with twin trigger release. I love the polished relief with media blasted center of the Grand Seiko logo on the clasp itself. Slim, comfortable, easy to wear. The bracelet's well made, nicely detailed, and its end links integrate well into the flow of the case and bezel. You can see there's just a little bit of a cantilever of bezel over end links, and then sharp geometric faceting of the stainless steel case. Now this is the famed Zaratsu tin plate polish. To be fair, there's a lot going on here, as there's a combination of the Zaratsu optically smooth mirrored polish, as well as satin facets and a number of sharp angles and character lines to break up the massive metal. It's thoughtfully designed, the polyhedron in conjunction with black polish or tin plate Zaratsu polish and the satin, entertaining and being robustly, one might even say almost entirely and robustly hand finished. It's completely different from a Swiss product in this price point. Rolex, Omega, and Breitling have no answer for this level of handcraft on a sub $10,000 watch, but the dial is even better. Now the dial is designed after a Japanese painting fashion called Zuri, or sparkling painting. The quality of the dial is exceptional, and if I had to compare it to something, I would say perhaps distantly the Rolex linen dials, but this really is its own thing, such that no two have the exact same pattern. It's a combination of rusticated marks with different shading and different degrees of color. Blue is the dominant, but there are also tones of silver, and if you look very closely, even violet, green, blue, green, and bronze, and it's all peeking out from this complex dial that really rewards close viewing. It would not be unreasonable to say that if you own this watch, you should loop the dial. All of the indices, as well as the hands at center, are hand finished, and the quality of Grand Seiko dials is up there with the best, including Rolex. 72-hour power reserve cut into the dial. You will note faceted Dauphine style hands at center, as well as a heat, not chemically blued, steel lancet style counterweighted seconds hand. The attention to detail on the indices and hands, exquisite. Date, screw down crown, and you turn it all over and you can see that this is a special edition watch and a limited edition, water resistant down to 100 meters, so a true sports watch in every sense. This is a spring drive caliber, 9R1565, plus or minus 15 seconds per month accuracy. It's driven entirely by its spring, which creates mechanical action and activates a quartz oscillator that only serves a timing function. There are no batteries, capacitors, or stepper motors in this watch, so the hands are driven entirely by the spring. And you'll note, because there is no oscillation back and forth as with the Swiss lever escapement, the hand simply moves smoothly. It doesn't start and stop. There's no stagger. That is distinctive of spring drive. Watchmaker assembled, watchmaker tuned, and when the time comes, watchmaker serviced. It is a lifetime mechanical hybrid caliber. Quick set date, stop seconds, or hacking functionality with the power reserve and the 3-day Reserve de Marche endurance. It's a superb piece, robustly tuned, styled, and as you can see, handsome in its execution. It's not just a well-tuned machine, it's also a beautiful machine worthy of its display caseback. Spring drive, automatic spring drive especially, the result of an odyssey that started in 1977 and did not end until 2005. That's how complicated it was, from the inception of the idea to a production automatic spring drive, something truly distinctive of Grand Seiko. Along with this dial and the case form, Zaratsu polish, and the value equation, this is why people love the watches from Seiko's premium brand. See this one and make it yours on the Watchbox.